He lost.
He couldn't take the exit. He couldn't make it. He just kept driving.
Because I was in the zone, because our camera girl was spitting flows. We out here with the fam, you know what I'm saying? Turn up for this video shoot. Where's Bilial, man? You know what I'm saying? Got the family out here. Gonna get it in. Not everybody here yet, but you know what I'm saying? We're still waiting. Gotta turn up. Chief pulling up in a little green thing. Shirts.
Thinking I'm here, man.
Expense already.
That pose. Faces.
Yeah, we fly as hell, bitch. Ballin', bitch. GMC, 10th Street, 420 crew. Knocking niggas back and taking niggas caps. Free my nigga Black G. Free my nigga Mills. Free my nigga Spike Lee. Already famous, bitch. Tape coming, bitch.
Spike Lee and Beloit.
He said GMC, 10th
knocking
Street,
niggas back and taking niggas caps.
Knock niggas back, taking niggas caps. Shout out everybody that's here right now because
you got some extra larges over there?
We about 40 deep right now. All repping Bilial, you know, KO, man. It is what it is, man. We here to just put on rep KO, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? KO rep the team, so team rep KO. Do this shit. 420 crew, guns up. Shout out TZ. Lorrie. Super strong woman. 420 crew though, man. We out here. Get ready to turn the beat fucked up. Everybody. On the real.
We know you out there. We still looking and searching. We love you, bro. We here. Just look around. We here. Ain't nobody going nowhere. We out here. Throw them up. Them guns. You already know, man. We gonna stay here for you, bro. We waiting for you. So, you already know what's good, bro. Guns up.
This was for you, homie.
You already know what's good.
This was for you. We here for you. You already know, bro. Guns up, you know what I'm saying? We miss you, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep making us laugh out here, bro.
Cuz up, wherever you at, come home, man. We miss you. Guns up.
What up, young buck? See you smiling, fool. Guns up in this boy. You know we love you. Come home to us, baby.
We love you. We miss you, nigga. Come home.
You already know, bro. Guns up, man. The thing I miss the most about you, man, is you was 100% riding no matter what, dog.
All day, every day.
Love, baby.
Guns up, baby. Home, little bro.
We here.
Trust in him. Let me say something. While everybody out here looking me Bilial, this favorite auntie Nick, calling for the Bicchio, you know, everybody out here, I'm throwing up the guns for you. But I also know what they don't know. You like to bake cookies with auntie Nick. And I love you, baby. I'm here.
This your big cousin Lil. Yeah, I go by Lil now. Just want to say your ass needs to come home. That's all I got to say. I miss you.
We waiting on you.
Deeply. You been gone too long.
Yeah, this is your cousin Brisha Bree, cause I miss you so much. Oh my God. We out here with you, representing. We love for you. Never will end.
It's me. I'm still here, and I'm still just a cousin. That older cousin that will get that ass. And I miss you, man.
Love you, man.
Run it.
Reminisce about stuff, man.
All right, here we go. We're in front of the old house, man. This shit used to be blue. Ugly as fuck yellow, but 10 years ago, this is where it all started, 5th grade, where I met Bilial. And this whole block used to be ran by the motherfucking Hammettes. Speaking of one here comes one right here. But yeah, man, this is a big deal. It feels weird, but
we here. That's where it all started, man. That's where it's all started,
basically, man.
215 Chamberlain, man.
A lot of memories. Deep as fuck out here too.
For real. A lot of trouble. Talking
about paintballing, making bikes, taking apart VCRs, putting them back together.
Stealing bikes. Stealing bikes. Around the house. He can fix anything, man.
Yeah, we used to go to this junkyard back there. It's like, we stayed back there. We used to climb on top of this roof, throw stuff at people, like all of that. Like, we used to do a whole bunch of wild stuff.
I just want to finish it off with, when I was 10 years old, I looked up to motherfuckers like this. So you know what I'm saying? But honestly, this is good shit. And like I said, I still live a block away where my parents live, and it just, a lot's changed since then. But man, we miss Bilial a lot, and just standing on this fucking driveway, man, just brings back a lot of memories.
A lot of memories back. A lot of memories.
Where the fuck's Bilial? Come home.
Where's Bilial? Guns up. GMC, we doing this for you, cuz, all day.
Hey Bilial, it's Mommy. I miss you. I talk to you all the time, whether you're here. I talk to you on your page. I talk to you at night when things are really, really hard. I have these fantastic dreams about you. I want you home. You know, we share some really good times, some really good memories. And I remember the last thing you said to me was, we should spend more time together, and that you missed me. I can't tell you how much I miss you. I love you, baby.
Please don't let him be cold, you know, don't let him, you know what I mean? Things like that. That's what wherever he is. See, that's the bottom line, wherever he is, because I know he's not gone. Right. You know, and I refuse to believe that. I refuse. I'm not even letting that in. And sometimes, just for the sake of my sisters, if she's ready to let it go, then I'll comfort her in the manner that she needs to be comforted. But in my own mind, I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not. And yeah, you've been gone for 19 months. Most people, you know, is ready because you need something. You need some sort of closure. You need some sort of something, you know, and it's easy to give up. It's easy to say, well, he's gone. Well, let's just, you know, let him go. It's almost impossible when you have zero closure. Zero, you know? So, I don't know. Like I said, I'm waiting. And if it takes till he's 30 years old to walk through the door, I'll still be there waiting.
That's one thing Bilial definitely always did. He always brought everybody together, man. Always. He was like some kind of glue, man, that kept everybody together. So, you know, I feel good when we get together like this, man. It really makes my week, my month, my year, man. It's you know, a highlight of my life, really. So I'm appreciative of everybody that comes out here, you know, all y'all family members. Like, that means a lot to me, you know. I didn't get to meet all of y'all while me and Bilial, you know, was friends, but now that I get to meet more of y'all, you know, I see like where a lot of his characteristics came from, you know. That's what's up on the real. So, you know, no offense, of course. Yeah, I love y'all though. Real talk. Thank you for coming out.
Okay, Lorrie. Could we just start this whole thing off with you just telling us a little bit about Bilial, like what kind of person he was, and what, you know, how you've known him even since, like, you know, you his mother, you've watched him grow his whole life, you know.
Bilial was born January 18th, 1993, weighing in at a ridiculous weight of 8 pounds, 15.5 ounces. He's always been, like everybody said, wise beyond his years, extremely intelligent. He was very, very adventurous, always on the go. He hung out with his cousin in DeKalb. We used to call him Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. They were always in the woods. He always had a love for animals, every kind of animal you could possibly think of. He was real sensitive as a kid. He was real loving. He slept with me until he was like 15. A lot of people don't know that. He really did sleep with me until he was like 15. He grew up in DeKalb until the age of 12. We moved to Beloit when he was 12. He was kind of lost. We moved to Beloit, and he met a couple friends out there, and he excelled though. He was on the National Honor Roll in school in 7th and 8th grade. High school, he was a wild child. in high school. But he still was just so intelligent. He could do anything with a computer. He could do anything, putting electronics together. Like, even when he was a little kid, he could take apart anything, like, and he did, until I made him put it back together, like when I bought it, like when I purchased it from the store. You got 2 hours to put it back like I bought it. Real funny, really funny. And he had a knack for making friends. He was caring and compassionate to his friends. If he saw that somebody picked on somebody, he would take them under his wing, and he cared for people. And he never wanted me to tell him that he was a smart kid. He refused to believe it. But how could you not be smart when you can get your GED in a month and a half? He was in trouble for a while. Right before Bilial came up missing, he was in jail, and when he got out, I wasn't at home. I had been on vacation, and he had signed up for school. He was supposed to go to school to Madison Media Institute. He had a love for music that was unbelievable, and he always said, "We're gonna be rich. Mom, watch and see. I'm gonna buy you a house, and you're gonna have everything that you ever wanted." He was an amazing kid. He's the youngest of 4 boys. He's the biggest of all of them. He's always my baby. I always knew he had a bright future. I try to tell him that you can't just depend on music, that you needed something else to fall back on. So he said that I would go to college and I would do something else, but I would still do music. Because he said everybody else did. So I know I could. But he is a really smart kid. He had big dreams. And I always told him that he could do anything that he set his mind to. And he was always a leader. Never a follower. He was a leader. And I told him that he had the power to lead people to do good things.
Most definitely. Can you recall one of the last moments that you spent with Bilial?
On August 6th, Bilial woke up with me to go and take care of some stuff in Beloit. And he just said he wanted to go with me, and I was a little shocked that he wanted to go with me. So we went and ran a bunch of errands, and we came home, and we stood outside our house on Pool Court. And he said that he had missed me because I was gone,
and he said that he wanted to spend more time with me, that we should catch a movie or something. And I was shocked that he wanted to spend some time with me because I couldn't even get the boy to watch a movie at home. But he said we should go to the show or, you know, go to the park. And, you know, he had been trying to get his friends to go fishing, and they kept telling him he was a lame for trying to go fishing or whatever. And he had given me a hug and told me how much he loved me. And I told him that I needed to go across the street. He said, don't be gone too long because we needed to talk. And that's the last time I saw him.
And that was the last thing you remember? I want you to try to remember some of the most special and most memorable moments that you've ever had with Bilial.
We lived in Eden's Gardens in DeKalb, and I told you he was funny. He was about 7, and he came to the top of the stairs wearing a wig and high heels and boxer shorts and a wife beater, and said he was on the catwalk. And that was like one of the funniest things ever, if you can imagine seeing him do that. And one thing that I was just talking to them in the car about was, I told you he used to have this thing for animals, and he called me at work one day when he was about 8, and he's, Mommy, you gotta come home right now, please, Mommy, please come home right now, you gotta come home right now. And I'm on the phone like, calm down, Bilial, what's wrong, Bilial, just calm down. I just need you to come home, Mommy, I need you to come home right now. What's wrong? Mommy, Casey's dead, she's dead, Casey is dead. Casey is our cockatiel. Casey had died. I was like, maybe she's not dead. Maybe she's sleeping. She's in the bottom of the cage and she's not moving. Please, Mommy, come home. Please, I don't know what to do, Mommy. Well, I can't just leave work. We'll just cover her up and we'll. So I come home and I look at Casey, and Casey was dead. So what are we gonna do, Mommy? What are we gonna do? Okay. We had a funeral for Casey, and his brothers were upset that we were having a funeral for a bird, but we had a funeral for Casey, and we buried him. Everybody in the backyard, everybody said a few words for Casey, and he was just upset and crying, and so we buried Casey in the backyard. But from that, he buried every single thing that died in our backyard, and he used my knives and forks as crosses. So we had a pet cemetery in our backyard. He buried fish and frogs and tadpoles and just crabs, and everything was buried in our backyard. And I didn't know that he was using all of our silverware as crosses until I went in the backyard and saw all this stuff that he had used. So yeah, those are pretty memorable moments.
Or if you feel like they haven't been doing as much as they could.
In the very beginning, when I realized that Bilial was missing and I called them, I was upset because they told me they needed 48 hours before they could do anything. They said that he was 18 and that teenagers just run away sometimes. I thought that was ludicrous because I know my son and I know that he never leaves. And I tried to tell them that, and they wouldn't listen to me. After 48 hours, and I'm still calling them, then that's when they were acting like everything was, you know, they were in a panic mode to do everything that they needed to do. And then I felt like it's almost too late, that you waited too late. You let some precious time go by, that if this was a kid that was even just a year younger, you would have been right on that, and it would have been an Amber Alert sent out. It would have been everything so much more done. Or is it because my kid is black? Is it because, you know, you didn't have the resources? And then as the case went on, and I was in touch with this detective, and he showed me some files, and some of the stuff that he told me, like, there could be people involved with Bilal's disappearance that were closer to him and weren't saying anything, made me angry. It made me upset. It scared me. And yeah, I thought it could be more done. I thought they could have worked harder. I did everything in my power that I could do. My family did everything that they could do. I didn't know what else to do. But I really thought that it could be more done.
I do just need you to, I forgot to have you just introduce yourself, just say your name and what your relationship is with Bilal. It's all gonna be chopped up, so just say your name and what your relationship is with Bilal and what it is we did today and what we're here for.
My name is Lorrie Hammette. I'm Bilal's mom, and we are at Bilal's aunt's house right now in Sycamore, Illinois. We did a video for Bilal in DeKalb and Sycamore areas for a song that he wrote and freestyled with his friends and family.
You got anything?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you know, being the mother of a missing child, I know it's not easy. I mean, it's something no one else has ever felt in this world. What do you feel you can do, or any close friends or family members of Bilal can do to, you know, to just keep his name alive, or, you know, to just kind of cope with it? Like, what do you feel like works best for you? How do you?
You know what worked for me? I have a great support system with my friends, with my family, more so my family. My family has been here for me like 100%. Bilal's friends have been here, and I pray like unbelievably, like every day, every night, throughout the day, and without prayer and without God, I would have never, ever made it this far. There's no way. That's how I keep my sanity, and I keep him alive through everything that we do. And for a long time, I couldn't even talk about him, and I didn't know that it made me feel better to actually talk about him, because I felt like at first, if I didn't talk about him, that it wouldn't make this real. If this whole situation wouldn't be real if I never talked about him. But as this time goes by, it's almost been 2 years. And the more it's real, it's really, really real. So when I talk about him, I can talk about all the good stuff. And it makes me feel better. I think his pictures being out there, I think the interviews, the different interviews, I think his music being out there, I think what you guys do with his music and his videos and everything just keeps his
I think that keeps awareness of him being missing out there. And I think any parent with a missing kid, trying to find them, if they're found, that's closure. I don't know if I'll ever have any closure because he hasn't been found.
And if you wanted to say one thing to Bilial right now, what would you say to him?
I love you. And I miss you every day.